up?
These my dollars make it hurt.
What's up? What's going on? Y'all have to forgive me. I don't never give you a, kind of a warning that I'm coming on early in the morning. I just do it when I feel it. Maybe I need to get better at that. But here I am. What's going on? Welcome everybody to the ride. Welcome to the ride. Welcome to the ride. Big time show is in the house early in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. It is a good morning simply because we're alive. Let's get that straight. We are alive. God has given us another chance to at another day. So we're alive. So that's a great, great thing. So what's going on? Of course, I cannot see your comments. I'm driving, of course. I periodically will look down to like I just did, but that's not enough time to read your comments. So I won't be able to kind of see that until I kind of get parked with everything. So I appreciate everybody that may be here. And those that are here, I appreciate you. I actually even early in the morning that you will share. If you don't mind, we can still do that. Share, and if you're on Facebook, you can use those stars, and of course, if you're on YouTube, you can use the super chat button. If you want to contribute even now to the podcast, if you want to use the Cash App, I believe I got it up there. I don't know. I really can't see, but it's $, the Big Time Show. I hope you guys, I know most of you are getting ready for work and you could be doing other things, but I appreciate y'all popping in on me now. Let's talk Cowboy talk real quick. That's what you came here for. Let's talk real quick. Yesterday, to me, proved once again that there's something wrong with the mentality of our organization. And I'm specifically talking about the trade of Jonathan Mingo, who coming to the Cowboys. And by now, all of you know, former second-round pick of the Carolina Panthers. Second round, that's real good. But he has not progressed at all since he came to the pros, even to the point that when we traded for him, he was fifth on their depth chart in the wide receiver position. So we traded for a fifth round a fifth number 5 wide receiver on the depth chart for the Cowboys. And then we traded away to get him a 4th round pick. And it just does not make sense to me at all. Number one, when I say a number 5 wide receiver, and the Cowboys getting them, that don't sound too crazy because that's what the Cowboys do. By now, if you've been listening to my show, I've always been trying to tell everybody, the Cowboys never trade for real impact players. They trade for depth players. Depth, just depth guys. You just got a bunch of guys and, it's depth. That's what they trade for. They don't trade for impact. But the Cowboys look real dumb. Jerry Jones in particular, Stephen Jones, whichever one you want to pick. They look real stupid because DeAndre Hopkins, who got traded to the Kansas City Chiefs, they only had to give up on a 5th round pick. DeAndre Hopkins. The Kansas City Chiefs only gave away a 5th round pick for a starting wide receiver and a difference maker. That's what DeAndre Hopkins is. The Cowboys traded away a 4th round pick for a number 5 wide receiver. I can't make this up. I can't even defend it. And I'm not even trying to take away Jonathan Mingo's skills. I don't know, really what he can do. But I'm not really trying to take away from him. All I know is when he got traded, he was a number 5 wide receiver on their depth chart. This is the Carolina Panthers we talking about. So if you're a number 5 receiver on the Carolina Panthers, and then to top it off, you are a 2nd round pick, something ain't right with him. That's something not good. Maybe he does need a change of scenery. I don't know. All I know is he was the number 5 wide receiver on Carolina's depth chart. That's what I know. And we trade away a 4th round pick. DeAndre Hopkins, I say again, was traded to the Kansas City Chiefs for a 5th round pick. And it just does not make any sense at all to me. It does not make any sense at all. So this is just another chapter in this horrible year so far for the Dallas Cowboys. Bad decision making from the front office, bad coaching, and injury bug, and not signing free agents. It is unbelievable what you're saying. And then Jerry, if you listen to 105.3 The Fan yesterday, Jerry was bragging on this before the trade happened. We're going to get some wide receiver help from a guy that we really value. We looked at it. We really going to do that. They had the people kind of stunned, like, dang, you already saying it ain't came out. He said, yeah, we're going to get some help. And I'm saying, like, okay, who you got your eyes on? Jonathan Mingo? I mean, like, in the middle of the season. So now that we got him, then you got to ask yourself, okay, when is he going to play? Because now that he's in the fold, he has to learn the plays. He has to learn the language. He has to learn all this stuff. And I'm saying, like, okay, look how long it took for us to put Dalvin Cook on the field. So, and then if you remember a couple years ago, there was a little smoke and fire because we got Martavius Bryant. Y'all remember that? Everybody was going, like, yeah, Martavius Bryant, 6'4", run a 4.4, 4.5, whatever. He still can run. He still can do this. Martavius Bryant, he can be a number 2. Martavius Bryant he never hit the field. He never hit the field. And I'm trying to figure out, is this another example almost of the same thing over again. Like when is Mingo? I mean, he's here now. He traded for, so ain't no sense us crying about that. He's a Cowboy. But when is he gonna hit the field? Since he's a guy that you really like. And then my other question is, who he going in for? And it also raises the question on about a forgotten, because nobody talk about him no more. My question is Brandon Cooks coming back? That's really my question. Cause see, if Brandon Cooks was coming back, would you really trade for this guy? I mean, seriously, we ain't talked about Brandon Cooks in a while, and I'm wondering, is he coming back? Because why would you bring another guy in like this? And if you brought him in and you got Brandon Cooks coming back, where you gonna play? Now, personal opinion, I don't think he's better than Jalen Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert has the edge on him because he knows the playbook. You're not gonna put nobody in there that don't know the playbook, or at least you should. I even say that Jalen Brooks is better than Jonathan Mingo. He has the advantage. He knows the playbook. He's playing in some games. I even say that Kavontae Turpin is better than Mingo. So I'm trying to figure out if he plays, where is he gonna fit in? I mean, I don't quite get it. And then what you give up for him now, the Cowboys will counteract what I'm saying, because not only did we give up a 4th-round pick, but in return, the Cowboys also got a 7th-round pick along with getting the player. So here we go. The Cowboys got another pick in the draft, or they replaced the 4th-round pick with another 7th-round pick. So we still got 10 picks in the draft coming up. You just missed that 4th round. And again, the 4th round is where we supposed to have got a running back last year. I mean, you start talking about the 4th round, those are real good football players. They usually make the team. So I'm trying to figure out what in the world, I mean, what are we doing? Is Mingo really all that? I mean, is Mingo really all that? Hey, listen, I appreciate everybody. Y'all shocked me with this ride thing. I mean, I'm looking how many people in here, and it's mind blowing to me. How many people just want to get up and talk Cowboy talk? I hope all you guys will share it, share, and then everybody hit that like button for me if you don't mind. Everybody just touch it. Give me about 20 likes if you don't mind. All these shows count. All these shows going to the algorithm, of course, and suggest that my show be seen to faces that I've never seen before. So it takes all of us to make that happen. So if you don't mind, when you hit that like button for me, that won't cost you anything. Just smash it about 20 times. If you're on YouTube, double tap that screen, you will see a thumbs up button or something like that. Just hit it for me. Give me about 20 likes. If you're on Facebook, let's just flood it real quick, man. I appreciate all of you guys that's waking up with me on there. But let's go back to the content. I just don't understand the mindset. I guess the same word is the mentality of what we are really trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? You can't properly evaluate Jonathan Mingo properly, even if he does play. You can't properly evaluate him. Why? Because we're going to see him without Dak Prescott. That's where the real true evaluation comes. Not Cooper Rush, not Trey Lance. I mean, it really doesn't show me what I need to see, because we got our quarterback and he ain't going to play for a while. So I mean, to me, it's a trade for a Jag. Y'all know what a Jag means, just another guy. Because it's not impact. It's not for impact. Now, the impact that y'all looking for most of us, all of us that play Madden 24 or whatever it is, you can put the Mingo in once the new roster get downloaded, and you can put him in there, and you probably do well with him in Madden, but in real life, what? I mean, I'm really interested to see when this dude is gonna hit the field. I Man, I see a note that Greg, I can stop and park. I can look. Greg said, here's my theory on Mingo. The Cowboys in 2025 won't be drafting a wide receiver before the 4th round. Yeah, because Mingo really, they look at him as he's still a 2nd round guy, which he was drafted in the 2nd round a few years ago. So they may say, you're right, Greg, that makes sense. And they really must really believe that Mingo is something to deal with. So, if you want to categorize it as a time will tell, then I guess we're gonna have to find out later on. I don't think you can do a true evaluation of him until Dak Prescott, starts throwing again and playing. Now that don't necessarily have to mean this year, because what we don't know about Dak is, did he tear the hamstring? See what I'm saying? They're gonna be kind of tight-lipped, but Jerry kind of let a cat out the bag yesterday in his interview. If you listen, he said that he likely is going to go to IR, which means that's automatic 4 games. Hamstrings are touchy. It's kind of like the foot. 4 weeks may not be enough. We don't know what it is. Okay, so I don't know. We just don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just don't know about that. If the hamstring is that bad, we don't know if it's a tear in it. We don't know if it needs surgery. We don't know if it's just a hamstring pull. Obviously, we already know that has to be it. But Jerry let it out that he's likely going to go on IR. So that's going to be 4 games. And I'm going to say this. If the Cowboys are not winning, for these next, he's not on IR yet. See, they already ruled him out, obviously, for this week. So he's not out on IR. They might put him on it for next week. So we're not going to play this game, and possibly the next 4, that'll be 5 games missed. When you look at the schedule, the Cowboys for the rest of the season, according to Las Vegas, they're only favored in 2 games. That's the Giant game on Thanksgiving, and then they're favored in the Carolina Panther game. Other than that, we're underdogs in every game. So I'm going to say that if Dak comes back and the record is horrible, and there's no chance of playing there's no chance of making a playoff run, and then of course, if he's not 100%, I wouldn't even play him. And by that time, the Cowboys will be looking how they are on the draft and see how far high they can get a pick. The last thing you want to do is bring Dak Prescott in to give your team a chance to win. So, we may have seen the last of that. And by that time, I got a feeling that Trey Lance will be starting some games coming up, because they got to find out what he really is. See how he does. So this is about to be. We may have seen the last of Dak. Where if Cooper Rush, does what he did, a couple years ago, where he went 4-1, then you might entertain the idea of Dak coming back. But if the Cowboys if they don't win no games, then I don't see the need, because then you would be trying to get a high draft pick. I mean, that's where we are. That's where we are. So I don't know. I don't. In a couple games, all it's gonna take is a couple games. A lot of us already, we 3-5. A lot of us, for those that really know football, can see the handwriting on the wall, at least for this season. That, forget the playoffs. The question is, can we win at least 6 ball games this year? That's my question. For those of you that are optimistic, I'm sorry to sound like that and thinking that the Cowboys just gonna make a miraculous run. I would love it, but you have to excuse us pessimistic Cowboy fans that see it and call it like it is. I'm wondering, me personally, are the Cowboys gonna win 2 to 3 games? based off the roster that we have. And sure, Michael Parsons is coming back. Sure, Deron Bland is coming back. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you now, if Deron Bland comes in and has any type of pain in his foot, they're going to shut him down. If Michael Parsons come back and he has any type of ailment, they're going to shut him down. I don't care what Michael Parsons is saying on this podcast. If he has any type of ailment, he is going to get shut down because the Cowboys are slowly but surely, some of us are already there. They are eyeing the draft already. And the Cowboys have 10 picks. And if they lose, like a lot of us thinking they're going to lose, they probably are going to have a top 6 or a top 7 pick. I think they're going to sneak out a game or two. I do believe that. But if they only win 5 ball games, we talking possibly a top 5 pick, which brings a lot of discussion up for a lot of different things. But I don't even want to start that because we ain't there yet. But I'm telling y'all, that the Cowboys, if you ask me, I think they see the handwriting on the wall. I won't be surprised not only if Cooper Rush plays. If Cooper Rush, all Cooper Rush got to do is look bad. Cooper Rush got to be perfect because the Cowboys really, the truth be told, the Cowboys really want to see Trey Lance. They really do. Now, Mike McCarthy may not want to see Trey Lance, but Jerry Jones does. Stephen Jones does. Because Trey Lance could be used for trade bait as well. If he does, he ain't really, the thing the last time we saw Trey was the preseason game where he played the whole game, had 5 interceptions, but he had 2 touchdowns, but he also had 90 yards rushing that game, and then he also threw for over 300 yards. That's what everybody gonna think that, hang their hat on. I realized it was preseason, you playing vanilla defenses, but the Cowboys are gonna let Trey Lance play. I don't care if Cooper Rush wins the next 3 games. Trey Lance is gonna play this season, especially with Dak out. I think that Dak Prescott is playing his last game this season. I really believe that. I believe that when Bland comes back, if he has any discomfort at all, just an ounce, he is going to get shut down. I believe Michael Parsons is the same way. If he comes back and has any type of ailment, he is going to get shut down. Cowboys don't want to give a chance to win ball games. As crazy as that may sound. Serious, y'all. Mark my words down. Watch what I'm telling you. They got their eyes on the draft. They know where they are. They got their eyes on the draft. And I believe they got their eyes on one player because if you talking top 5 in this year's draft, if you got a top 5 pick and you got all those picks that we have, you can make some moves, whether that's moving down or moving up. And there is a player that's going to be drafted in the top 5 that's worth it. I ain't saying nothing, and I'm not saying, look, this is for further discussion, but I'll go ahead and let the cat out the bag. Most of you already know what I'm getting ready to say. Travis Hunter. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Travis Hunter will be in the top 5, and he will not be the number 1 pick, and he probably won't be the number 2 pick, and he may not even be the 3rd pick. But we talking time, but he will be a top 5 pick. And if you got a chance to get that guy, hello, hello, hello. Exactly. I see you, hot rod call. We got 10 picks. And it looked like it's a possibility If this season go like I think it's gonna go, the Cowboys are gonna have at least a top 5, top 6 pick. That's the only way I can look at it. I'm not optimistic at all. I see it and I call it like it is. I don't see us winning no more than 2 or 3 more ball games. If we win 3, that's 6 wins for the year. That'll get you a top 10 pick. But if you only win 1 or 2 more ball games, you end up with 5 wins, you're gonna be mighty close to being in the top 5. And if you saying a top 5 pick, Travis Hunter will be there. And I don't care what y'all say. You talking about it. Well, we need defensive line help. We need offensive line help. You can get that later on. You got free agency, even though the Cowboys don't deal it. But when you get a chance to get, you supposed to go best player available, right? Top 5. Travis Hunter is projected to go number 4 or number 5, depending on what publication you looking at. If the Cowboys got a chance to go get this dude, please, 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 don't look, please. I sound like James Brown. Please, 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 please do it. It don't make any sense. I mean, look, if we gonna go, everybody go get it. Now the Cowboys got all the picks. They can trade down and go down further, pick up more picks if that's what you like. There may be nothing wrong with that as well. I get that, but let's be realistic here. I mean, I'm in the draft. Look, I'm being realistic. If Travis Hunter is there, hello, you know Deion Sanders would hurry up and tell him, yeah, you going to Dallas. There gonna be some other teams that Deion gonna jump in front of Travis Hunter and say, nope, he ain't playing. Hunter is either a sugar daddy. He ain't got to play 100 snaps like he doing in Colorado. If you want to make some sense out of it, I really gonna say this for another show, but sugar daddy, let's go ahead and talk about it since you put that there. Okay, why would you draft Travis Hunter? Well, I'm putting my bid in for him now. I would draft him because let's use our common sense, sugar daddy and everybody else. Deron Bland's contract is getting ready to go out. You really believe that the Cowboys are going to pay 2 cornerbacks over $20 million? They already paid Diggs. You really believe Jared Jones going to put at least $40 plus million in there? Or you draft Travis Hunter there and you got him on a rookie contract. You ain't got to pay him the crazy money yet. You got to pay him first round, top 5 money. But you don't have to pay him $30 million for being a cornerback. You don't have to pay him that. Which one you gonna take? So that makes sense to me. You ain't gonna let Diggs go. And I know somebody will say let Diggs go. Well, Diggs under contract. Nobody ain't gonna trade for that. You might get somebody that might try to get Diggs. I ain't gonna say that Diggs is a good ball player. So you might get somebody that want to take his contract. All right, so you do that. Plus, you do not diminish what he is. He is a football player, which means whatever brought him to the dance, you let him keep doing it. I'm not saying he automatically becomes your number 2 wide receiver, but you can put him in for at least 10 plays or 12 plays as a wide receiver. That's what they did with Deion in Dallas, right? So why wouldn't you do it? And the idea of having Travis Hunter and CeeDee Lamb together, oh my God. And he is a guy that I don't have to say he's a rookie. Travis Hunter automatically comes in, possibly as your best cornerback. And yeah, I'm saying that even over Diggs. I'm saying that even over Bland. He automatically comes in as your best cornerback. And depending who your wide receivers are, he possibly could be the best wide receiver. He ain't better than CD, not to me. But it ain't like it's a real gap there. I'm just telling you. Now I'm way down the line, and I don't know what the Cowboys gonna do. Cowboys, look here. Let me tell you something. The Cowboys made, while we automatically saying they're gonna lose. I mean, Cooper Rush might come in and set the world on fire. It would be a Cowboy way, and then we got to hear all this. Well, Cooper Rush is better than Dak and all that stuff again. We got to hear all that. Who knows? But if it go like I think it's gonna go, Cowboys are not gonna win no more than 2-3 more games. And everybody got to remember that Cooper Rush looked good when a couple years ago when he came in at 4-1. But you also got to remember that during those games, the defense was lights out. If y'all remember, the defense was like murdering people. That's why we won. It wasn't like Cooper Rush came in through 300 yards every game, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. The man was throwing the ball on the bat, and the running game was on fire. So let's not forget that. Right now, the defense is not on fire. We don't really run the ball, but I know we about to run it now. We about to run it now. Is that going to be good enough? We'll see. But I'm telling you, my mind is already kind of shifting toward the draft. And I can see a top 5 pick, and I can see us salivating over Travis Hunter. I can see it. You got enough picks to move up, even if you feel like he's not going to, somebody going to try to take him. You see what I'm saying? And once you look at it, the draft, the worst team in the league this year is who? Carolina. Okay, Carolina will go get another quarterback. They already gave up on Bryce Young, so that automatically means that Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, the kid from Texas, one of those 3 probably is going to be picked by Carolina. So that ain't Travis Hunter. I don't know who got the second worst record. I don't know. If it's the Raiders, since Tom Brady is there, well, we know that Tom Brady and Shedeur Sanders love each other. They work out together. They need a quarterback. There you go with the Raiders. Okay, we on number 3. Y'all help me because I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. I don't know who the third or fourth worst record in the league. But the Cowboys got to be somewhere close, getting close now with 3 wins. I'm just saying you can just look at the team and you know what they're going to do. New England is not going to get a quarterback. Now, that's where the problem may be. New England is not going to get a quarterback. They got Drake May. So now here we go. Is New England going for a lineman? The best player in the draft going to have the highest grade in the draft is going to be Travis Hunter. Does New England go after that? The Jets, you say, okay, thank you, Rob. But the Jets gonna win. The Jets are gonna win. They're gonna win some games. The Jets gonna win some games, Rob. Hey, Gerald. Gerald says the Giants. The Giants may be a great spot for Travis Hunter. So if they're drafting 4, that's if, of course, the Cowboys really want him. Okay? Let's just be honest about it. The Giants ain't gonna do us no favors. I would if I was the Giants. So I may take some of the picks y'all got to, but the Giants could make their defense even stronger by getting Travis. Sugar Daddy said New Orleans needs a quarterback too, but I think they believe in David Carr, Sugar Daddy. So now keep this in mind. They just lost Lattimore, the cornerback. Now they got a quarterback void. There you go. Travis Hunter territory in New Orleans. I'm just saying, y'all. If we top 5, sometimes you got to go do what you got to do. Go get them. But you know how the Cowboys are. I ain't gonna think like a fan. I'm gonna try to think like the Cowboys. The first thing Cowboys gonna do is go get an offensive lineman. Y'all already know that. So I don't even know why I'm even teasing y'all with this. You know what I'm saying? Because the Cowboys, all they gonna do is go get another first round pick offensive lineman, and there you go. You know, that's y'all know that. This is what we do. Y'all know that. We gonna go get whoever the best offensive lineman in the draft is. Cowboys probably right there in the spot. They gonna take. And I'm not saying we don't need the help. Zach Martin is going, regressing. Terrence Steele is horrible. You know, Tyler Guyton is a rookie getting better. BB is getting better. But if you can solidify your line, that's how the Cowboys think. So I don't even know why I'm thinking about Travis. Huh? Let me stop. I know how Jerry and Steven work. They've been here too long. They're going to get an offensive lineman in the first round. It is what it is. All right. I'm here. I appreciate you guys. Everybody that was here. Thank y'all for popping in. Appreciate y'all sharing y'all first, little morning with me. This ride thing is doing well for me. I didn't know a lot of y'all would get up and check me out. Joe, I see you. Gerald, what's going on? Anybody else in here that I haven't spoken to? Greg, if I haven't spoken to you, what's going on? Don't know if you're still here. Kenya, hey, how you doing, Kenya? Cuzzo, JoJo Sports. Don't know who you are, but I appreciate you popping in. Joe, how you doing, sir? It's Ty. Who is this? Hazabula. Somebody said, do I want anything from the gas station? I don't even know who that is. Who is it? Hey, Tamika, what's going on? What's up, Kev? Yeah, pray for better days. Those days, they will do. They will be highly excited this year about the draft, like they always are. And I think that's where the better days is gonna come from. I don't see. I honestly can see. Unless Rush comes in and does an outstanding job, and he does the total opposite of what I'm thinking is gonna happen. I don't see us winning a lot of games. Everybody got to remember, like I said, Rush did what he did a couple years ago. The defense was playing lights out, and we ran the ball like crazy. Uh, I believe we're gonna try to run the ball, but the defense is not up to par like it was a couple years ago. So, I hate to say it, Tamika. I know you're optimistic. My brother Kevin is one of those optimistic guys, but I'm a more of a pessimistic guy when it comes to the Cowboys. And I don't see us winning 3 games. And I can see the strategy of the Cowboys. Like I said earlier, if when the guys that are coming back, Parsons and Bland, and even if Dak comes back, in another 4 or 5 weeks, the slightest anything setback, if there's any slight discomfort, they're gonna shut them down for the year. That's what's gonna happen. With Bland's foot, if he feel any type of discomfort, they are gonna shut him down. Parsons, they're gonna shut him down. Dak comes back. Uh, I can see them not even. I can see them shutting Dak down for anything, man. Okay, I don't see it because their eyes will be on this top 5 pick. That's why they would shut him down. They don't want to take a chance on winning because they got more of a chance of getting a top 5 pick. You see what I'm saying? So let's not get mad. They're Bland coming back. Parsons coming back. We all that. And then on top of that, the part that I didn't say is, guess what? Not only do they gonna have a draft, but we also gonna have a whole new coaching squad. I mean, a whole coaching team. We're gonna have a whole new coach. They really are gonna hit the reset button. They really are. They're going to have to. Mike McCarthy is not going to keep his job. He's gone. I think everybody know that by now. They just wait till the end of the year. You know, it's going to be that way. And once that happens, now we got to, you know, the Cowboys are going to dominate the offseason. Because everybody was saying, who the next coach? Is it Bill Belichick? Is it this? Is it that? Is it a young guy? Is it a puppet? Is it a strong, you know, strong structured type guy? Is he going to have a problem with Jerry? Jerry don't like those type of coaches. Jerry like puppets. We got to go through all this. Then we going to find out about all these 10 picks, and especially if we in the top 5 pick. I mean, want to reset? That's a good way to start your reset. You're going to have a new coach. Hopefully you make the right decision. You're going to have a top 5 pick, which means you're going to be drafted early in the 2nd and 3rd rounds too. So, you know, hey, I'm just saying. I don't believe we're going to win, Tamika. I'm sorry. I know you don't like that. You know, I'm calling it like it is. I believe that they got their eyes. They're starting to shift their eyes on that. And then I'm gonna tell you this. The part that's gonna mess a lot of y'all up is when Cooper Rush had better play like he did a couple years ago, because he's not gonna get much of a chance. Because the real truth is they really want to see Trey Lance. If you don't believe me, go to Jerry Jones' interview from yesterday on 105.3 The Fan. It ain't much, but it give you a small glimpse into his mind. They want to see Trey Lance play because, Trey Lance can also be used as trade bait. They are already married to Dak Prescott for the next 4 years. Now you can let Trey Lance play. Let everybody see, and you might be able to get another pick for Trey Lance, because Trey Lance ain't going to sit the bench for the next 4 years. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So he don't have much of a lead, much room. I'm talking about Cooper Rush now. Watch what I'm telling you. Go back to listen to Jerry yesterday. They asked him the question. They asked him the question about Trey Lance and saying that Cooper Rush and Trey Lance, does that mean Trey Lance was going to be and all that? Jerry said, wait a minute, let's not put that away. Let's not act like, you see what I'm saying? You don't believe me? Go listen for yourself. I see what they're getting ready to do. Trey Lance will play this year. It's going to happen. I'm even saying that we go 2-0. Because, I believe Trey Lance is going to get on the field during the games now. They're going to use his skill set. I'm telling y'all. Them 3rd and 1s, those second and 2s, those 4th and 1s. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, Trey Lance for the play, y'all. I'm serious. Get ready for it. All right, let me get on in, man. I appreciate everybody that hung with me. Thank y'all for this little time you gave me. Check me out if you're not following me. If you're on the Big Time Show on Facebook, make sure you hit that like button and follow. That way you'll get the live notifications. Again, if you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe if you don't mind, and turn on those live notifications for when I come on. I just started this ride thing, a couple weeks ago. I don't do it often, but it's really been pretty good. I might want to. Please remember that today we will be in the sanctuary area. Let me turn my thing down. That's time to go to work now. I've seen my friend done showed up here. One of my best friends. Of course, he only showed up when the Cowboys lose. We ain't heard from him all year. And now all of a sudden he want to come in and run his mouth. 49er fan. Ain't got really much to talk about his way. But he want to come in, and that's that Dwayne Mabry. I ain't going to call his name. There you go. He want to show up now. We ain't heard from him all year. He said, now he wanna come in. 49ers ain't worth a dime either. So be quiet. If you look, he didn't even say anything. Even when the 49ers played the Cowboys, now you want to come in and talk after we done lost to Atlanta. Let's show you what time it was. Man, get off my phone, boy. I heard you all year. Stop it. All right, everybody. Holla at y'all. We'll see you Saturday. But if anything go down, you know I'm coming. So just keep these live notifications on, and we'll do it again. Now he want to talk this Steve A talk. You stink so early. So y'all get all y'all information from Steve A. Y'all sound just like, man, get on out of here. Man. Bye. All right, we'll holler at y'all. See you soon. Keep those notifications on. I'm coming, y'all. Thank y'all for joining this early morning ride with the Big Time Show.